guts. I'ma take this weed, break it down, roll it up. Then my next issue is where the fuck is my life? Then my next issue is who gon' take this flight? Yeah, we smoke weed, we blow trees. Okay, we oldies, we OGs, I'm OG. Left coast, west coast. It's legal and we got the best smoke.
And then play a few of your songs and stuff too.
Oh, sure. You know what the fuck it is. It's the fucking Ventura Tide Pod. Y'all go fuck with them.
Yeah, we gotta
Instagram,
get rid of that stuff.
Oh, that's my stuff.
Oh,
We're not smoking your
let's
stuff.
not get rid of that.
No, we'll roll your stuff.
Okay, welcome to the Ventura Tide Pod. We're here with River Ripley, Adrian, I don't know your last name.
Ortega.
Adrian Ortega, and Jennifer from the Pawn Shop of Ventura. Oh. Soon to be, what's your new company, Jen?
Winter Moon Gems.
Okay. You hop on a mic. You gotta hop on a mic, Jen.
I forgot.
You're extra loose tonight.
I did not even notice
All right.
that.
Winter Moon Gems.
Winter Moon Gems.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Cool, right on. All right, so this is, we're gonna play this song. The song's called PH Bounce by
River Ripley.
River Ripley. And then we'll start the show when it's over. I hit the wrong button, sorry.
It's a funny song.
This is a comedy song, so that's appropriate.
Sweat and passion.
Unless you don't want it. What's this song about? What's this song about?
What is this song about? Oh.
It's just, if it's secret, it's fine.
No, it's I have a complicated family. And this is my way of processing through some family stuff. So, and kind of simultaneously, not just pointing the finger at the family, but confronting my own self-dishonesty. That's the chorus. So why do you lie? Over and over again. Why do you lie?
You're talking to yourself.
Yeah, because I think we all lie to ourselves in many different ways to cope with whatever our chosen realities are. And I know for me, the last 5 years have been a lot of confronting my own dishonesty and trying to live in, I apologize for being cliche, but in my truth, you know? Mm-hmm. So that's kind of what the song's about, processing through, you know, my family and then my own journey on my own path as an individual.
Nice. That sounds a lot more healthy than just not talking to your family.
Yeah, it sounds like a really beautiful way to express
Yeah.
yourself.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
All right, Adrian, what do you play in the band?
I don't know.
Yeah, hop on that.
Here.
No, can't hear you. There you go.
Adrian with the hair.
I'm the rhythm guitarist for the most part.
Okay.
Occasionally lead guitarist. Occasionally. It's mostly her though. But
Mostly
Just-
hair.
her. Sorry, I
It's
should.
a tag team effort.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed on one of your Insta videos you were playing a pretty badass looking guitar. It was like a cream one.
Yeah, it's a cashmere color, and the guitar is a St. Vincent signature model. St. Vincent is an artist, and she's one of my major inspirations and influences.
Yeah, the guitar was I'm at the pawn shop, so I see a lot of guitars. That was a very cool guitar.
Yeah, I quite like it.
Yeah, it's really cool.
But how long have you been making music?
So I have been a musician my whole life. When I was a little girl, I would sing songs, and then I started playing proper instruments around 8-9 years old, and just one instrument after another, and all for the art of making songs. I like songwriting and the artistry of it probably more than I am a musician.
That's what I was going to ask. So when did you start writing your own songs?
Always.
Always.
It's just been always. I didn't realize other people didn't do that.
Okay.
When I would get together with friends, like, let's write songs. Let's start a band. And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, we have to come up with things.
You're like, is it just that easy?
Yeah, for me, I think I'm not very good at many things.
Yeah.
I'm not very domestic or there's a lot of things I'm not very good at, but
How's your cooking?
actually it's pretty good.
That's cool. 'Cause, yeah,
You are good at
I'm
it.
very
my
creative.
cooking's-
Anything creative I can do decently, but songwriting something that was just always kind of a part of
yeah,
me as a person.
that's very cool.
What do your 9-year-old songs sound like? Sorry,
Oh
whatever.
goodness. I didn't know like song structures, so I would just basically take a little poem and try to make a poppy melody out of it, and yeah, they probably weren't very good.
They're probably awesome. Yeah.
Well, you know, I mean, it's a process. What's the first song? What's the first instrument that you played a song to?
Guitar.
Guitar.
Yeah, I
Is
learned
it
a couple
easier
chords.
to sort of start with the guitar when you're writing a song, or just you just felt comfortable with the guitar?
I think lots of people approach songwriting in different ways, and for me, it can come about in like lots of different ways. Having an instrument really helps for sure, but I definitely I think I'm more like emotionally, lyrically, melodically driven, and a lot of times I'll kind of write a song in my head, like I'll hear it almost like it just drops into my mind. And then it's like I'm finding it on the instruments.
Right.
So as my musicianship has evolved and grown over the years, songwriting has definitely like exploded open for me.
Are you from Ventura?
I'm
Where are you
not.
from?
I'm originally from Arizona. So I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, and I moved here a little over 8 years ago. And it was a good choice. The weather here
Oh yeah.
is
The weather here.
let's just say it's a lot more pleasant.
It's the jewel of the coast.
It's a good town. I feel really lucky to have kind of accidentally ended up here.
How did
Oh,
you end
what?
up here?
Yeah.
I had friends move here for a job, and I would come visit them and fell in love with the place and kind of ended up stumbling out here. Had a little job, and yeah.
You started on a staycation and then you just moved here.
Something like that, yeah.
Totally.
We're townies.
You
Well,
guys
I
are
was
from
Townie
here?
people. Yeah, we're from the Kentucky days.
Well,
You're
I
Santa Clarita, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I was born and raised in Santa Clarita.
How
so
long
not
have you been here?
far, but since 2007.
Okay, so you've been here for a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
What do you guys, I mean, I don't know if you're like get political of the town here, but like what do you guys think of all of the changes happening around town, like all the developments happening?
I mean,
Is it like weird or
it's like, and on the one hand, I think we need it. But on the other hand, I would really like to get more straightforward. Like at the community forums that I attended, I couldn't really get straightforward answers to my questions about growth and like how much infrastructure and things like that we could handle. Like, and basically they explained to me that it sort of works backwards. Like they build the housing first and then the infrastructure around it. And, right. And I was like, that
doesn't
just
seem like it makes sense.
right. So I just was like, that doesn't seem like it's responsible. So I do think that we need to grow, and I do think we need to explore many different types of housing for all of the different needs that we have.
Yeah.
And I think we need to also we need to decide who we're building homes for. It's not difficult to figure out what the demographic is of the average person that lives in Ventura.
Yeah.
It's factually information you can get to know what the average salary is, what wages are. I mean, it's publicly available.
Yeah.
So if you build housing in that range that people here can afford it, then okay, you're building houses for local people. But when you're building them clearly for people who are from a different demographic than what we are here in Ventura, then it's kind of like,
Yeah.
what's happening here? So, but I just hate to say it. You see it all.
It's kind of everywhere right now.
Everywhere. Yeah. There's no place that can escape what is happening, especially since COVID, when at first people were leaving the offices to go out to the countries, and then they were gentrifying those places, Yeah. And so, kicking locals out. So, I mean, you've seen it. I don't think any state or region or neighborhood really has been able to escape some level of it.
Yeah. It's really interesting to see. During the pandemic, I moved to Seattle for a little bit, and that's kind of like what's going on there is it's like 10 years ahead of what's happening here. So it's very strange to come back and all of the new buildings and even the architectural style is very similar. And, I hope that some of the same things that are happening in Seattle don't continue to happen here.
What do you think are some of the things that they got right in Seattle?
One thing that they got right, the building, I'm sorry, I keep tugging on his headphones.
Oh, you're good.
The building I lived in, it was a community building, and I really loved that model. Each floor had like a common space. I like to think of it like Hogwarts or something, very Harry Potter. And there was like community spaces where people could come gather, and then each unit was just a studio with its tiny kitchenette and its own bathroom. So people had their own space, and it was affordable. But safety and security and cameras and common spaces, and the building that I was in, it was a new company and it was kind of poorly organized, but I really loved the idea. I don't see any of that happening here.
Right.
It's very, luxury.
Yes.
And it would probably help a lot of like college age and younger like millennials to have situations like that so they can still be independent and work and have a safe place to live and have community, and they're not going to be like isolated. But yeah, I don't see that happening, and a lot of my peers are very like biting her nails.
No, totally. It makes you wonder because the people forget that we have we have CSU Channel Islands and we have Ventura College here just in Ventura. I mean, Channel Islands isn't in Ventura, but it's in Ventura County, and I think every city in Ventura should embrace that and try and provide some level of housing for students that want to go to university here in Ventura. But I like that idea. I really like the communal living idea. Awesome. And it here it sucks because everybody want to try and get a piece of land where they can just, even if they just get like a peek of the ocean view, they're just like, ocean view, make it 4 times more, and for no reason at all. So that I see happening a lot. Yeah. And then the height of the buildings. I'm not a big fan of these.
It's a bummer. I do understand like there's spatial limitations, but I think just as someone who I deeply need nature and I'm a deep lover. Like I don't even want to say I'm a nature lover. I'm like I need it or death. As someone who loves nature so much, it's really hard to look everywhere and see. I can't see the ocean anymore walking down the street, and even the hills I can't even see the hills. They're blocked by. So I do understand, but at the same time, it's sad.
Yeah, it's interesting because to me, I don't know if you like to travel the coast of California, but I like to travel the coast of California. And when I think about some of my favorite little beach towns, like even Santa Cruz or Pismo or Morro Bay, or they don't have buildings like that. Yeah. So that's what I think of. I'm like, what kind of little town are we trying to create here? Is it like that kind of little coastal beach town, or is it like a Santa Monica, right? Is it like a Santa Monica, is something else type of vibe or something in between? Yeah, I don't really know if Ventura's quite figured it out yet. Yeah. But it'll be interesting that we're kind of along for the ride. I just hope that we can afford to stay here.
Yeah, same. Yeah, it's such a neat place, and I don't know of many other places like it that feel very down to earth. I don't know a lot of coastal towns where the people are still very down to earth, and a lot of like working class here. and we're still here and we're still at the beach, you know?
Yes.
And I really like that. It's a very quirky, charming, unassuming community.
Yes.
It'd just be really sad to see it change.
Definitely. I agree. You really get the sense that people aren't, it's like, they're not like, oh, we live by the beach. You know, it's like, a lot of us use the beach. Like, it's just one of the things that's just there. You know, it's just, we're so used to having it there. It's not like something like where we're just like, yeah, we live by the beach. Like, well, you know, it's very just part of our lives, you know, that I think in a way that doesn't even make us think about it that way, if that makes sense.
Not like Manhattan Beach or something.
Right, yeah, because you don't get that vibe here where people are like, you know, we all live by the beach, you know. I can see the beach from my house. You know, there's some people like that, you know, there always will be, but yeah, for the most part, it's not like driving through Malibu.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had a beach view, I'd probably tell everybody.
Well, of course you would, but you wouldn't be like.
Especially if I was single, you know. I'm married now, but like if I was single, I'd be like, hey, you know, I do have.
No, we'd be over there all the time, yeah. But you wouldn't be like. I think you would still be pretty down to earth.
I'd like to think so, you know. Hey, Daniel Bianez says, shouts out from Simi Valley, and he says you have PJ Harvey vibes.
Oh, thank you.
I love it.
Very flattering.
Yeah, he's a drummer, so
She's badass.
And Sandy Cheek says, yay, shout out. Let's go.
Yeah,
Hello.
I was
Sandy
almost
Cheeks.
I was almost thinking like Lana Del Rey ish, like when I was listening to some of your stuff. Like,
Love Lana.
yes.
So that's a compliment.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I was thinking of like when I used to live in Georgia, it'd be like this type of music you listen to in the bars there. You know.
I love it.
Yes. Like the loungy, sort of sultry,
Yeah.
like
they always
let's have a drink
good
and
band
chill.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like everybody's getting really drunk. You know.
I like those vibes.
For sure.
Yeah.
I always have the most wonderful fans at the bars once they're drunk.
Yeah.
Once
they're better
they're drunk.
dancers. Yeah.
That's funny.
we get dancers. Yeah, I love it.
What's your favorite place to play so far here in Ventura?
Oh goodness. Okay. We've played a lot of breweries, and it's wonderful, and they're terrific because they do support a lot of like local original artists. But those people are there to kind of just like, ooh, I'm sorry, I'm kicking the table.
That's
Those
okay.
people are there to kind of have a drink, hang out with friends or whatever. And the sets tend to be longer, so they'll like listen for a minute and turn. I think my favorite place that we played so far is probably the Twist. We started playing at the Twist last month. And they're just so enthusiastic and wonderful and excited. I think they're under new management now. They have new owners.
Oh.
So they're kind of expanding their horizons musically of who
I didn't know that.
there.
That's outdoor on the little patio, right?
No, they have an actual stage inside.
Oh.
Yeah. And yeah, they make really good drinks and they're so kind to us.
Which street is that on?
It's on Main Street,
Yeah.
the Twist on Main, so it's like Main and between California and Oak, I believe.
Oh,
I think
okay,
so.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like right next to the saloon, which has also
Yeah.
been a wonderful place to play.
Yeah.
I really like saloon has really good cocktails.
That's
'Cause
cool.
The
Yeah,
Twist
but-
also has the little outdoor patio. They have both, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they have a little outdoor one and because I knew I've walked by there lots of times when people have been playing outside.
Yeah,
You're playing
it's-
in Ojai on Saturday, right?
We are, yeah. We're playing at Ojai Valley Brewery on the 14th from 7 to 9:30. And actually, that's going to be a really neat one to come to because my day job, I mentor youth bands and I mentor like youth musicians.
Oh, very
And
cool.
one of my youth bands is going to be opening for us. They're called Negative Tide. And they're getting really good. They're getting down their like repertoire of covers right now, but they're about to start writing some stuff.
Oh, that's so cool.
Right, so
Yeah.
you're like a coach.
Yeah, kind
coaching
of.
the
I'm like
youth
a coach, a cheerleader, like the Mrs. Frizzle of music.
That's awesome. That's have you heard? I don't know if you've heard of Birch Studios. Okay.
Yeah.
Aaron.
Yeah,
So
he's super cool.
Yeah. So my son, he's in his teen band music program.
Oh, no way.
Yes, he's been in Aaron's like rock and roll music high when it was a summer camp through the city of Ventura.
Oh, that's so
So
cool.
he's in a band called Electric Shadow.
Have you guys heard of Electric Shadow?
I haven't heard of Electric Shadow, but one of my students is also in one of his bands
Oh,
too.
which band?
Ahoy.
Okay.
So Jude Riga.
Which
He's in the band.
Which instrument?
He plays like all of them.
Oh.
He's ridiculous.
In the
He's
band?
a monster. Well, I don't know which one he plays exactly for the band. Probably guitar.
Okay.
But he plays everything.
I think
He's
I might.
So talented.
I mean, I don't know them all by name, but they just did a showcase at Tony's Pizza, and they have another one coming up at Bombay. That's what Aaron you know, sort of does for them. Is they're actually in the process of trying to write their first original, and they're, I think, in kind of a stuck phase at the moment.
It's hard to figure out like what you want to write about, what your sound is. Like, there's so much pressure. It feels like when you're trying to define a sound or trying to be creative, it can be really scary.
And at that age, too, like being a teen, I feel like for some reason there's all this pressure that it like needs to be perfect. Like it's like the first song, and I'm like, chill. It's like your first song. Like you know, if you stick with this, you'll look back and you'll laugh. You know that you had such high expectations of this as your first song. Like just do it. You know, just don't think about it. Just do it. You know, don't put so much pressure on yourself.
Yeah, that's one thing that I really try to work with my students on is it's gonna suck for a long time before it's good. And all you need to do is just to keep showing up, keep doing it, keep repeating, like exercise the muscle. You're going to naturally be drawn to the good ideas. But you just have to do it and have to peel the Band-Aid off.
Cut through this crap.
Don't worry about whether it's good or bad.
Yeah.
You can decide that later.
Yeah. And I also told him that, you know, it's pretty common for most musicians to write, you know, a boatload of songs and then only, 15 to 20 of them make it on the album, you know, for various reasons, because production listens to them and they're like, oh, this one's not getting on, or the, you know, what do you call them, the listening groups or whatever, that, you know, they're like, oh, this one didn't poll well, or however they say that, you know. So
they have robots doing that.
Right, yeah. So, I mean, even you could write, you know, 36 songs and only half a dozen of them turn out to be hits on the radio, you know, if you're lucky. Yeah. So.
Where did you get your sound from? Because it's very distinct.
Well, I kind of, every single album, I try never to commit to being any one thing. And a lot of my favorite musicians and inspirations are kind of like that. Whatever project they're working on or whatever album they're working on, it's like its own standalone thing. And like I love David Bowie, Jack White, the White Stripes. There's a certain kind of theatricality to it. St. Vincent, who I play her guitar. Every album is like a different era. And it's not that I intentionally set out to do that, but I like not being beholden to any one thing. So as far as like crafting a sound, it's kind of whatever daydream falls into my lap, and then I have to really like it, and then I build the album around that. Like the first album, Quantum Myopic, it's kind of this like outer space, almost spaghetti western in space vibe.
That's the one with the red and blue cover.
Yeah, it's like a pink and blue. It's my actual eyeball.
Because I was listening to your music while I was driving, and then that song came on. I was like, oh, I guess Ripley's over, and I looked and it was still you. I was like, oh, she has a totally different sound on this red and blue album.
Yeah, so like each one kind of shifts, and then this one is like the Unhinged Housewife album, the one that I just put out.
The Unhinged Housewife. That's I listened to I think a couple of those songs from that one that I liked.
Yeah, just having fun with it. Like what if the housewife, like the 1950s housewife, fought back? It was deranged and unhinged, and it was super fun. It was very fun.
Those books of manners would look very different.
Oh, yes.
from that
You seem
era.
totally sane to me.
So if we, like, what are you listening to right now? Like on your Spotify or whatever you want to, whatever you use to stream?
What am I listening to? I get obsessed with artists. Like, I will listen to one artist for like 3 years because I need to fully understand like everything.
Yeah.
It's like I get very attached to a particular artist, and I think I just went through like the last 4 or 5 years. St. Vincent was like my everything, and I almost hesitate to say it because I don't want people to not judge, but not to pick apart future works for I don't know. But I'll just say it. I am like in love with Aurora right now. If you've never listened to Aurora.
No.
I don't know what Aurora is.
She's a Norwegian artist, a musician artist. And just like an angel dropped from heaven. Her voice is like angelic and beautiful, and her music's very cinematic. And I've just been enjoying like kind of going into nature and meditating and listening to her music.
That sounds beautiful.
Very beautiful, yeah. It's kind of even hard to describe. She does. It's very like Enya and Bjork, and like the etherealness of Enya, but the eccentricity of Bjork, maybe.
Okay.
She's really, really neat.
Are
I'm
you
gonna
a
listen.
fan?
I'll play it right now, but I think we get kicked off YouTube all the time.
Are you a fan of Florence and the Machine?
Oh, yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
That
I love
seems
Florence.
like right in that vibe.
She seems unhinged.
In the best way.
I was just gonna say
In the best way.
Well,
yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
In the best way. I want to be her for Halloween. An unhinged her.
You have to get some like lacy long bathrobe type garments
and a wig.
and a long red wig.
Because I need, because I don't have her color hair.
You should do the music video for The Dog Days Are Over. She like paints her face white and almost has like a clown afro wig.
That's a good idea.
I think you should do that.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's dope. Her costume's pretty
That's
cool.
a good
Do you,
idea.
do you
I
have any
love
music
her
videos?
music.
What's that?
Do you have any music videos?
Like,
coming
I
out,
mean,
or-
very DIY.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Like very
You need a
DIY
lighter?
on my iPhone type of music videos.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Those
try.
are cool, man. I saw really cool music videos. Just these people on a porch.
But I would never know. Like, I
Yeah.
watched a couple of the videos, and I would have never, sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
I'm really into videos that are low budget now. 'Cause
Yeah, no,
I feel like the high budget ones are just.
I like the one.
Not as impressive as it used to be.
I had like a 70s vibe.
The one with the flowers and the bright colors.
Yeah, and it was kind of like, almost looked like a kaleidoscope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love to do doubles. I don't know why I found on like a video editing I could make two of me. And for some reason I feel like I'm more tolerable and can divide me. I just like the two.
Both of your personalities come through.
Yeah, exactly.
Adrian, you want to hit this?
Sure.
I can
We skipped
blame
you,
the
dude.
other
We skipped you in the
one.
rotation. My bad.
I took it first last time. Don't worry.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
I gave
good.
him. He got it first.
Oh.
I gave the guest the first one. I'm not
Yeah.
rude.
Let's
Who
ask
do you think
Adrian
I
questions.
am?
Let's ask Adrian a bunch of questions.
Oh yes, he
no.
loves talking about
I
himself.
just thought I was
Well-
gonna be like the guy on the couch too.
No, dude,
I wanted
Junior
to
the Joint
ask-
Roller called out.
Well,
at
let's
the last
ask
minute.
then to segue in there.
Yeah.
Tell us about the other members of the band. Because at first, before you said when we were walking up and he said he was in the band, I honestly thought that it was all female. Because it looked, maybe you're not in a lot of the
He's beautiful
video.
like a woman.
But are there two other
Yeah.
females beside you? Or
Well, we
or
have
just in the video that I saw? The one.
I feel like the energy, the sexual energy in the band transcends gender.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
So is there
Everybody's doing everything. It's
Sure.
So then,
2023.
but is there 4 of you then?
There's 5 of us
there's
right now.
5 of you.
We
Okay.
we've kind of mixed and matched a little bit as the years have gone by. Like, some people get busy or move elsewhere, and what?
I'm looking at myself in the camera. I'm sorry.
Bro, you're looking good. Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst thing you can do. That's rule number 1.
My wife was on the show.
You don't know me that well.
last week for the
I'm
first
like,
time.
hey.
And
Yeah.
she told me to put the show up there so people could see, and I was like, I don't know. I feel like it's better when you can't see.
No, you
Yeah.
just have to get in the habit of
I
not
just
looking.
I don't want to look at. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you just have to
Just
not
don't look.
Yeah,
Look away.
exactly.
You can look at
Look
yourself.
away.
Yeah, you're looking good though, man. You're looking good.
But yes, there's 5 of us, and we have everybody's just wonderful. So there's Adrian, who plays guitar. He plays rhythm and lead guitar. We go back and forth. And then we have James Dorward, who's one of the founding members. He started with me before I even knew what the hell I was doing. And he plays drums and sometimes hops around on bass. And I think he's going to be doing some background vocals at this next show. And then we have Marty, who's also been with me since the beginning. Marty and I were coworkers, and I had never heard her sing, but I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to get my band going. Like, would you want to sing with me? And I didn't even know if she could sing, but I like her and I trusted her. So, and it turns out she has the voice of an angel. But Marty's a wonderful singer-songwriter, musician, super just beautiful human being, inside and outside. And then Lauren is newer. Lauren's been, well, I guess it's been a year now, yeah. Lauren's been with us for a year, and Lauren's an incredible human being, musician, singer-songwriter. She has a project called Strange Confetti, and she's working on some music, putting out an album. And I love Lauren's music when they practice at the house, which is kind of like the music house. And ooh. I feel like I'm going to weep every time she cries just because it's just like...
Where's this house? I want to hang out.
It's on Anacapa.
The music house.
Oh, don't say the address.
Just start walking and you can hear it.
After. Yeah.
Just start walking and you'll hear it.
It's Croptober right now, so all the harvests are coming in. I'll come over with a big sack of weed.
Yeah.
But Lauren's, I love Lauren. Lauren's great.
I missed who's on drums.
Oh, that's James.
Okay.
Yeah.
He can play like everything, kind of.
Yeah, James is one of those that can play pretty much everything, like keys, drums, guitar, bass. Yeah, he does it all.
Very cool. And then, like, how was that having your boyfriend in the band?
Well, I usually have a rule: don't date band members. Mm-hmm. Usually, never goes well. And thankfully we just kind of became friends and didn't get sick of each other.
So you guys were band members first and then a couple?
Something like that.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
That's cool. So you guys...
The lines are blurred.
Well, you guys are really close to the pawn shop. Have you guys ever been in there?
I go all the time.
Because you do kind of look familiar.
Yeah, because I'm always like going in and looking at guitars. If you ever see any like cool... I've been kind of obsessed because I got an old vintage like Gibson SG recently, and I want one that's less old and less worthwhile.
So you can just kind of play it and not worry about it.
So I could take it places.
Yeah, and not stress out.
You've seen that I've kind of been looking all over for
So
I'm constantly going in.
Yes, you should. Okay, so
Dude, not just tell Jennifer. She'll alert you when something becomes available.
Yes,
that's how everything on here came about.
I'll have to go because we have a lot of guitars in the back.
Yeah,
so
I assume so.
Go back there and see if we have any.
What kind of guitars are you looking for?
Oh man, I have to get into that later. Unless we're getting shout outs to people.
Just give me your list.
Shout out Gibson.
Okay. Shout out to Gibson. Fix your headstock.
Hey Les Paul, what up?
That's funny.
Yeah, well, I agree. Like I have this same idea with cars. It's like I like having a shitty car because I don't want to park it in like downtown LA and like have to think about it. I'm like, when I park it and I have a shitty bike and a shitty guitar because I don't care who plays it.
What kind of guitar do you have?
You know, I have a Tacoma.
I don't know.
You know what Tacoma is? It's like they used to be the guitars that had the hole up here instead of in the center.
Takumi? Not Takumi.
No.
Tacoma.
Yeah, Tacoma, but they went out of business like about 10 years ago.
Clearly the guitar didn't take.
It was very popular for about a few years, like amongst
like
country people. It was like big in the country
like the
scene.
Pinto.
If it feels good and sounds good.
Yeah, and it's not like too expensive where I'm like, don't touch it, you know, or let my kids play on it. You know?
Well,
but
I'm still not necessarily looking for a shitty guitar. I wouldn't be looking for a Gibson SG.
No, he's an artist. He's just not going to play like
I just thought you had a higher level of shitty.
I think
than
it's bad you grow to have expensive tastes as time go on. Like there's a guitar store in Ventura on Main Street that I've tried buying, you know, less expensive guitars, and I've always taken them back just a couple days later. It's just... Yeah. I don't want to sound like a snob, but there's craftsmanship counts for something.
You got to spend some time playing it.
Yeah.
I've done that about 40 times because that was like my Guitar Center thing. I'd just rent guitars like nonstop.
Well, that's
And
what
pedals,
how.
yeah.
Well, that's how we usually know who the serious music. You know, we get a lot of people that come in that are like they'll sit there and play things for like a long time and just mess with things.
But you got to bring it home because it's
Well,
got to sound good in
yeah,
your house too.
That's true. That
in my
is true.
opinion.
Yeah.
But what kind of amp do you have?
A Fender Bassman. That's
Ooh,
one I
nice,
used to
yeah.
practice. The big old Tweed 59 reissue Bassman. And then I have this solid state amp, a Quilter. It's Mach 3. It's really nice, actually. I got it because it's super lightweight. It's...
I'm just laughing because you still end up carrying my amp.
I know. It's really lightweight. It allows you to plug direct in. There's all kinds of little recording features on it. And if you're running around playing lots of gigs, it's lugging around a 60, 65 pound amplifier gets kind of annoying.
Yo, what's up, Typod?
Hey, what's up? You're on the Ventura
that
Tide
Junior?
Pod. You have a question for River Ripley and Adrian?
Yes.
No, it's not Junior.
No.
Who's this?
Well,
Who is this?
it
Who is this?
Me calling in. It's Sucio, dog.
Oh, this is El Dirty Sucio.
Hello.
Yeah, this guy's
hello.
a rap star.
So,
Yeah.
what you guys got going on? So, how's everything out there?
Good. Yeah, we're just doing the show, smoking bongs, talking about music and amps and guitars. Yeah. What are you up to, man? What do you got? You got something coming out?
Yeah, I got some stuff coming out. I was just with Mind Off yesterday out in Ventura
Oh,
at
Mind Off
Record
Music.
X. Yeah, so we got that going on. Got this call going on, and then I don't know what I'm planning to put out there yet. So far, it's just getting stuff done, you know, just completing songs. I don't know if I'm gonna release a project. I don't know if I'm gonna work on music videos first. I'm not too sure,
Got
but
it.
that's where I'm at right now. I'm out here in the OC now.
Oh, you live in the OC. Man, how do you like it out there?
Dude, Huntington Beach is the shit. So I can highly recommend it.
Why?
It's just badass. There's just always like cool
think I
things to
know
do
why.
out here. People are different. A lot of people are assholes out here, but fuck it, whatever. I can live with it.
Yeah, I mean you fit in. Yeah, you fit in right in there, man.
Sounds
Yeah.
really fun.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. So I've been out here since February, so I've just been trying to do like whatever it takes to make it out here, and so far it's going good. So I've been planning to go out to the 805 a lot more often and go like do more collabs with people, go get more studio time out there, you know, still touch base down in the homeland, you know.
Yeah, dude. For those who don't know, El Dirty Sucio is a legend around here. He was on one of our best shows ever. That show went off the rails, and then he made a video for us, and 2 million people watched it. Everything he touches turns to gold.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
When's your album coming out?
Well,
Like
lucky
when's the
Huntington
release date?
Beach.
I have honestly, I have no idea. I have so much music. Like I probably have like enough for 3 projects, but I think I'm just gonna focus on just making one solid one, you know.
All right.
Usually,
What was your grandfather's name? Paco?
oh Paco,
Yeah.
dude, he's fucking straight chilling.
Yeah. Is he gonna be on it?
Straight chilling. Oh, he was gonna be the album cover, but he has to have something to be involved with it. He was featured in my last mixtape, so he definitely needs to be on this one.
Yeah. All right. Well, I look forward to that the most. I love that Paco dude.
Dude, fucking
Yeah.
Paco.
Yeah.
So I need to come down there, and I need to make another show, have
Yes,
some
sir.
call-ins, have everything. Let's get that situated. Let's do something like in the next 2 weeks, yeah?
Yeah, you got it. You come on whenever you want. You tell us. And then anytime you
Hell
have a
yeah.
song out, just send it over and we'll repost it.
All right, bet.
And
I
then
got
next
some
time you
stuff.
see Paco, do a video with you and him. I want to see that dude.
Hell yeah. I'll just bring him on.
Okay. Yeah. Nice.
My
Consider it
All right,
done.
bet.
Yeah.
dad. All right, I'll see you.
All right. What's your new project going to be called? All right. Whatever. All right. That's El Dirty Sucio.
Good night.
He put this video out where he was doing he got super drunk and it was on 1 year ago actually. He was doing doggy style to one of those demons that was like on somebody's front house, and then he was he threw up. While yeah. And that
As
video
one does.
went viral.
And that
Yeah.
video went
I had to turn off
viral.
my phone alerts. Yeah.
That is crazy. That the state of the world that we're in.
Yeah. So
That's
if you
the
went
video.
it,
I've got to rethink my
Yeah.
video
I was
strategy.
just gonna say, right?
we could do a reenactment. I mean, it's Halloween's coming out, so it's perfect timing. You just have to throw up
It will be spooky.
right. Yeah. All right. What? Let's
you-
play. Oh, go ahead, Jen.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have a quick question. Are you
Yeah.
guys playing at the Winter Wine Walk?
Oh, I don't think so.
How do you guys like
is
book
that?
gigs over all around town, or
Ooh, I'm sorry.
they have various
okay. It's on
different?
wheels.
They have various different stages. That's why I asked.
Well, I kind of base it around when I'm releasing music. Last year, I had planned on releasing the album that I just released. And then I just wanted to give it more time, so I decided to wait another year. So we played a chunk of shows in like the summer, fall. And then when I knew I was going to put out the album around early August, I booked a bunch of shows between August and December. So I think the last show we have of the year is December 2nd at the Garage.
Oh,
Cool.
But yeah, I like to kind of book a bunch of shows after I put out an album. And then I think I haven't really said this anywhere yet, but we're
It's a world premiere.
kind of working on putting a tour together next year.
Cool.
So
Ooh.
yeah, it's a lot.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
You got a
And
manager,
we
right?
might play like the absolute dingiest dive bars, but we're
What
we're
else?
here for an
Dude.
adventure.
Yeah.
That'd be so fun though. Like,
Yeah.
especially because you guys are a couple. It's like a reason to do a cross country road trip. Like for my
Well, who
wife
knows
and
if
I.
they're going across country?
Oh, we're
Across-
going
Probably-
at least to Phoenix.
Probably cross. We'll stay on the coast.
I was just gonna say maybe just head towards Canada.
I thought you were going to Texas. I thought you were going everywhere.
Maybe someday. We'll see.
Daniel says thoughts on the Ventura Savient artist Kyle Smith.
Oh,
I don't know who this is.
I
Kyle
don't know who
Smith. Kyle
You know
Smith
Kyle
plays reggae. I used to be in a band with his bass player Chris Nishida, who's super cool. Kyle works. He's one of those. I mentioned it to you. He's one of those that like constantly works super hard to go on tour, and he spends most of the year going on tour and playing music. So, like, good for him. I'm glad he has all the success he's having right now.
We love Kyle Smith.
So that's our thought. I don't have any thoughts because I
Who
don't know
the
who
fuck
it
is
yeah.
Kyle Smith?
Yeah.
That's like a
It said
thing.
hashtag Kyle Smith too, so I was like, oh, he must be famous. He has a hashtag.
Sounds like he's doing it.
Jordan Barney says, shout out Ventura Tide Pod 805 Love. Hello, Jordan. Jordan is the, he has his podcast. It's called 805 Uncensored.
Ooh.
But they always get censored.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Gotta
Yeah.
stop playing Taylor Swift, man.
Oh, that's funny.
That's why, Jordan. Probably is a Swiftie. Yeah. What is your favorite band?
My
Both
favorite.
of you, yeah. Let's
Oh.
ask both of you. Yeah.
I think that changes, and
Well, let's say current.
I don't know. I do that thing where I like play so much. I play with multiple people. I play so much music with people, where when I'm listening to things, I don't even want to listen to music. I'll like listen to an audiobook or something.
That makes sense.
It does.
I have been listening to a lot of King Gizzard the last like couple of years. They came out with an album last year I really liked, but I don't know if I have any particular favorites right now.
How about you, River?
My all-time favorite band will always be the White Stripes. They
Nice. Yeah.
I'm longtime fan since I was very young. Current favorite is Saint Vincent for sure. Like, as much as I love Aurora as an artist, and I'm like very much entrenched in her music.
You haven't graduated the St. Vincent 3-year.
Well, I think it's just that Annie Clark, the way she approaches like her strategy as an artist, very much inspires and encourages me to do things however I want and not what I think other people think it should be like. And I love that.
Nice.
And her music is just
Saint Vincent is
So
a
good.
guitar player, right? She plays guitar.
Yeah, so her real name's Annie Clark, and St. Vincent's like her stage name. And I kind of adopted the same model for myself. So my name's Rachel, And the band name's River Ripley, but I tell people my name is River sometimes, just to keep it fun.
They seem stalkery.
Also, I like kind of blurring the line between theater and real life, and so sometimes I just lie to people, and then I'm like, oh, okay. Sometimes I'll tell people my name's River. But having a stage name, I think that kind of gives freedom to attach yourself to things in a very more metaphorical, abstract way.
It's true, because we got this guy on the show, Junior the Joint Roller, and he full on takes on that person.
He'll adopt.
So by day he's an accountant, and he's no,
I wouldn't say that.
I don't know if he
has multiple
math isn't his
personas.
Yeah.
Multiple personas.
Maybe actually that's his persona permanently.
Maybe.
It's kind of like that after the show too, actually. Now that I think about
Does
it.
he roll a good joint though?
Yeah.
It's all right. No, they're good.
No, we love Junior.
They're good. Yeah. We love you, Junior. Feel better. He was in the hospital. He's going to be feeling better soon.
Yeah, I don't know
better,
why
Junior.
he was in the hospital, but I saw he was there.
Yeah, he's probably just getting something at the vending machine.
Oh, no.
Just
He
did a
was in a
selfie.
hospital bed.
Yeah.
He was sitting in a hospital bed.
Was it real?
It wasn't photoshopped,
Oh, okay. Well,
if that's what you're asking. Oh, you're funny.
AI could have done it.
How
I think it was AI.
I'm curious, how do you think this journey that you've been on, that you speak of about, becoming more of your authentic self in a way, has affected the way that you have written music over the years? What kind of influence has that journey that you've been on had on the type of music that you've written?
That is such a lovely question. Thank you. I think the last 5 years, I feel like my personality has completely changed. I used to be a very religious person, and nothing against spirituality or anyone's chosen faith or beliefs, but the particular system I was raised in was very harmful to me, and I came out of that with just a lot of baggage as to who I am and how I'm allowed to live my life as a woman, as a person. All of these parameters around me and things that just didn't feel authentic to myself. So the last 5 years has been kind of a shedding of all of the false senses of self that I had developed, which is really just the acceptable version of myself that I felt was worthy of acceptance from other people. And so I feel like that has really just caused my music to open up in big ways, where I don't feel like anything's off limits, nor do I get really anxious about whether something is going to be liked by people or whether or not anyone else is going to think it's good, which can be hard because when you work really, really hard on things like music, it's a lot, especially when you're self-produced and doing it all yourself. It's a lot of work, a lot of money, a lot of time outside of the chaotic life that everybody already has. When people don't respond to it, there's the temptation to be like, I must suck, I'm terrible, everything I do, why do I even do it, why even create, why do any of this? And I've had to really take that away and be like, you know what? I want to leave these things behind when I'm gone, and I want to make music that is just from my heart, whether one person only ever hears it and they get to live in the fantasy or whatever emotion of that song that I made and that lives on forever. I'm going to do that. And whether or not other people respond to it, I really like my music, and I feel like really proud of it.
Yeah.
So I think being more authentic to who I am and just really having a sense of who I am now lends to my music being very colorful and ever-changing, and I just feel free to do whatever I want to do. Yeah.
I see that come across.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say, if they don't respond to your music, that they're stupid.
No.
That's what I always
Well,
think.
he will say that.
Yeah, because people hate, this podcast, and I'm like, you just must be stupid.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So many people just hate
Why?
it. I'm like,
Oh, my God.
I don't care why. I don't
I
care.
mean, if
Yeah.
I had to guess, I mean,
We're not
maybe
getting
just
paid.
some of.
Oh yeah.
You know,
there's a lot of reasons.
The
yeah.
podcast is so much less offensive than so many of the memes that you post that to like represent the podcast, I feel like. So I feel like people just judge it from like these sometimes ridiculous things.
Oh, are you
And
just
then-
being silly and people are taking it too seriously?
he wants a reaction. Yes. He totally he's just
Hey, there's more than one person running the
okay, but I'm
account.
just saying the Tide Pod. Okay, the pod, but it's a joint vision. It has to be a joint vision, right? So I mean, that's I think what unfortunately a lot of people are judging it. They don't take the time to listen, to the content. Even though sometimes the content is a little ridiculous, most of the time it's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, you're part of it, so I mean, you're patting yourself on the back a little bit too.
Well, I mean, but it's your baby. I mean, I literally have probably been here like half a dozen times.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe a little bit more.
More. Yeah. How did you like form your band? Did you have like band tryouts?
Well, I knew I wanted to start playing music again. I wasn't sure what the sound was going to be like, and I had just gone through a very gnarly breakup. And so I had lots of time to try to think about other things.
You're like, date night is free. Right? Yeah.
So I started working on songwriting, and my friend actually introduced me to James, who's our drummer, and he and I started kind of working on some stuff. And once I had some of my songs written, I brought in Marty, and then I asked another friend of mine to play bass, and that was the configuration for a while. We had another drummer come in for a little bit who was really talented, and he was a Craigslist drummer, Mark. We found him on Craigslist, and it just happened to be a really good fit. That's always kind of a gamble to post a Craigslist ad.
Yeah.
It's like very old-fashioned, I feel.
Not as risky as a roommate, though.
Well, sometimes there's creepers on there.
Or,
Yeah.
what's that one where you date people on Craigslist? Like M4W or something? Yeah, that's risky as fuck.
Only
yeah.
men know about that.
Well, yeah. Well, Tinder seems super risky. Tinder? That sounds crazy.
Don't look
risky.
at me. I am not interested in any
I missed
of
that boat. I missed the whole... I barely got on the text message.
I don't even make eye contact with people.
Off the market.
Oh, no, I wouldn't say that. I just, I don't like people.
How did Adrian come into band tryouts?
So one time I was scrolling on
first
Instagram.
impressions. We want to know the first impressions, too.
Well, the Ventura music community is kind of small, and everyone's just like 1 or 2 degrees separated. I think that's kind of a Ventura thing. It's just everyone kind of knows everybody a little bit. So I think we had a lot of mutual friends before we ever knew of each other. But I found him on Instagram. Like, I think a friend posted a video of him playing guitar. I'm like, who's he? So I think we like
very hot.
Oh yes.
Thank you.
Very much so. So we just started talking and became friends, and then a pandemic happened, and basically just kept tabs on each other through the pandemic via Instagram. And then when I was doing the new music, so the album LUSH, the instrumentation is a bit different than the first album. First album's more like synthy, rock and roll, spacey. And this one, there's a lot more layers going on with guitar, so I'm like, I can't pull it off by myself. I definitely need a second guitar player. And he's the first person I thought about, and I asked him, and I believe verbatim what you said is, I'm not a religious man, but this is an answer to prayers.
Nice.
I love it.
Well, I had just left another band and I was bored.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, here's another one to join.
Were you already familiar with their sound?
Your game,
Or?
your game is strong as hell, dude.
I
Nice.
was familiar with the old sound.
Yeah,
Like,
not
and
so
I
much
thought-
the new
I
stuff.
thought that's
it.
what I was gonna do. I was like, oh, we're gonna be all fuzzy and distortion, and this is gonna be fun. And she's like, no.
We're changing now.
I'm like, oh, okay.
She's like, eat these mushrooms. Let me show you where we're going.
put on this white gown, run through this field of flowers.
We're going back to the roots.
So, but you obviously found it was a good fit.
Yeah.
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 It's kind of
In
like
general,
I hope so. I guess
The
it's up
kind
to
of
her to
music-
say.
Still waiting
But it's
for a
the kind of
badass
music you
female
like to play,
guitarist
too.
to
Yeah.
come along.
because I find even as a musician of your own, like, you know, being part of a band, it's not easy to find a good fit as far as finding people that want to play the same music that you do.
Sometimes it's not even that. It's just whether you get along with the musicians.
That as well.
More often than not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely cultivate bands by like the vibe.
Yeah.
That's probably smart.
And if someone's not the vibe, then they're not the vibe.
Yeah, that
So-
makes sense. I mean, you're
so-
spending a lot of time with these
Yeah,
Life
I,
is short.
I want
Yes.
people I can
Yeah.
trust.
Yes.
Who that have good character, integrity.
Yeah.
That they're nice to get along with. So it's like a little family.
people. Yeah.
And right away he fit the vibe.
Yeah.
And guys out there, if you can't get a girl, like that's a line right there.
Well,
That's how you answer a text or whatever.
He's giving off like
You answered
golden
my
retriever
dreams, bro.
vibes.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Is that what we've got? Okay.
He's just a happy puppy.
Yeah. No. For sure.
Which is really funny because he found this like really emotional goth girl basically.
But I think
Very
that's
cute,
awesome.
yeah.
I mean, it's like a good.
It's a good fit.
a yin
'cause-
and a yang.
Yeah, it's very grounding. I think like he kind of brings me into sunshine and happiness, and I bring him into sobriety and depression.
Well, just
Well,
yeah.
Sobriety
Take
has
another
to take
bonger,
bong
bro.
rips, right?
No, I mean like,
We know what you mean.
yeah,
Just like depth and
literal,
layers. I
yeah.
mean, for sure.
yeah. It's
Hey, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, get out.
If you want to, we just want to support our friend Chingona
Yes.
Nails.
ooh, okay. Like,
So
what do
check
you-
out these keychains.
Look at this.
Let me put it on that camera. All right, so check
let-
out these.
Show they're for women.
So
show
this
What
is-
is it?
show
this is-
her everything that's on
Okay,
there.
yeah,
I
'cause
have
you look like
finger-
you might have long
I have
nails.
finger.
Okay.
No, because
No, because
I'm
you
a
can't.
musician.
Yeah.
All right.
I have
Let's look
witchy
at that.
nails.
We'll get it on this camera here.
Ooh.
All right. So, okay, here it is. Okay, so it has nails on it that she did hand.
Mm-hmm. So
by hand.
fucking cool.
Slay.
You can see it says Ventura Tide Pod on the one of the
Nice.
fingers. And then she has a pepper spray.
Ooh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Yeah,
important.
careful with
So
that.
you don't know who's out there. There's a bunch of creepers. Okay.
I'm very
Yeah.
creepy.
Yeah, River Ripley's out there on the street.
Prowling.
Yeah. Yeah. This is if you have long nails, you can use this to insert your ATM card.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you don't like to be touching people,
That's
you can
cool.
use this to start your bar tab. And then
Perfect.
what else? Oh, and it has a blunt. What is this? A blunt splitter?
I think so. Something
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah.
that.
It has
Yeah.
a little thing on the inside.
Yeah. And then there's like a
that
bottle
splits
opener.
The blunts. So this is Chingona _ nails 805. So
There's a
check that
bottle
out.
opener on there too.
Oh yeah, and a bottle opener. Oh, this says her name, so I could have just shown that.
Nice.
So help this lady out. She's a real one, and she did nails on our last show,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and she did a great job.
Is
yeah,
she
yeah.
still does she still have them?
Yeah.
Penny still has the
got
nails.
'em, yeah. She trimmed them a little bit because she's having trouble typing. and
Yeah.
whatnot.
I can't believe she still has them. That's
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
So if you want your nails done, hit up our girl Chingona.
That's very
Yeah.
well done.
Yeah.
well, she can't because she's a musician.
Yeah, but no, she does
No,
short
I
nails
actually.
too. You
So
know? Yeah.
I have
No,
a problem every time I go to get my nails done somewhere because I really like getting my nails done.
Mm-hmm.
That they chastise me for how ugly my hands are.
Oh my God.
Because
Oh, Lord.
and I
Bitches.
I have black paint. Well, because they think the short nails are ugly, and I try to explain like I play instruments and then the designs I ask for, they're like it's too short. I'm like I know they're short. I know it's not pretty, but it's pretty enough.
Chingona,
Yeah.
Chingona, call in. Let us know if you
Chingona,
can
we
work
need
a
to have
short-
another session.
Something.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Dude, she
It's
put
just
like
nails, people. They're
put,
just nails.
Some people, nail techs are very
No.
passionate.
Oh
Nail-
no,
about
I,
Nails are light.
I
Nails are
get
light.
it. I get it.
she put like this finger just looked like my wife dipped her hand and stabbed somebody. with
Yeah.
it. It was covered with
yeah,
like blood.
it was like splattered blood.
and then this one had a knife on it,
Oh, that's
embedded
cool.
in it, like a real knife.
Yeah, they were like child's play themed.
And then this one was like Chucky. and then this one said like "wanna play." So yeah,
No.
Yeah, she
It's
did like a
real
whole
cool.
theme.
I
It looked
don't
like my
know
wife
if-
murdered somebody.
Yeah, it was cool.
If you can see, but like the detail work on the nails are really good.
Yes, very
No,
good.
the
Here, I'll put it
detail
on.
work, and she'll just do whatever you freaking want.
Yeah, you
Much
could
better.
you
Don't
could
look
be
at
like
the details on my hands.
compare and contrast.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
at the, no.
How horrible
Look
your
at these
nails
hands.
are.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
I'm gonna
Can't even believe you
She
put
should
those
be
things on
chastised.
camera.
We're joking. Dude, your hands look so much smoother than mine.
Ridiculous.
Those look like you don't even look like you have working woman's hands, you know?
I'm very
Mine.
diligent about sunscreen
Yeah.
and hats.
Same.
I have
Same.
a parasol. You might see me walking through the neighborhood sometimes with my little parasol.
Nice.
I'll keep an eye out.
You have to. The sun is brutal.
I'm like extraordinarily pale, so I burn like in 15 minutes in the sun.
Yeah.
Got Dude, Phoenix must have been killer then.
Well, the thing is, it's
Yeah.
so hot, you're just inside all the time. So you have a few months of the year that you can go outside.
If I lived in Phoenix, I would look like one of those like wrinkly dudes that's just outside all the time. You know?
They'd be looking
Maybe.
like that there.
Yeah, I know.
Would you be
exactly.
Phoenix,
outside though? It's
everybody-
so
I cannot
hot.
be inside. I cannot stay inside. Yeah.
So hot. Then you
I
wouldn't
look
be
at-
in Phoenix.
I-
What are you gonna do
it
when it's
wouldn't
like
matter.
115?
Even when I go to like Vegas and stuff, like I have to go outside, man. I can't be inside
Barf.
these hotels. all
Oh
day.
God, that's gross.
The heat doesn't bother me, you know. Yeah. When I played college soccer, we had a game in Phoenix like at 3 p.m. and it was 114, and
And they should have called it.
but they wanted to
Kill you.
kill us. Yeah, they scheduled it at 3 p.m.
That's
yeah.
bananas.
That is
Yeah.
bananas.
And they did kill us. I think it was like
That's,
6-0. Because we
yeah.
had all these people. We had all these people from Sweden on our
Yeah.
team, and they were like, "What the fuck is this?"
Oh, I'm sure.
But, yeah.
They should
This
have
is
an
not
indoor.
fun. We
Just
cannot
shrivel.
do
They
this.
should have an
We
indoor
cannot do this.
stadium
Yeah.
at that point. Yeah. I mean, I used to play softball in Santa Clarita.
It's
and
soccer,
like,
dude.
You
Soccer
know,
doesn't generate like income for the school. They don't care.
whatever.
It feels like
It's not
football.
Europe.
Yeah, yeah. It's,
No.
yeah, yeah.
Totally.
This is in Arizona.
College.
Yeah, college soccer.
College.
Yeah. Yeah. So
keep
let's
pushing
play one of your songs. Roll a joint and play one of your songs. But I would like to let you pick the artist.
Ooh.
So I got your Spotify playlist here. Is it going to be off Lush or Quantum Myopic?
Ooh. Let's
We don't
see. Let's do Lush. My favorite song in the album is called Sundew, and it's so creepy and weird. My dad
yeah.
doesn't like it.
Oh, nice. Even better.
I mean, he
Yeah.
likes all my music. He doesn't like
Really?
this one, but I really like it because it's all major chords, but it sounds so spooky because of the way that it's just a kind of a nerdy musician nerd song. So
Okay.
I love it. It's called
I'll pop it
Sundew.
on. Sundew. I like that your dad doesn't like it. That's sweet.
This weed reminds me of weed that my dad used to smoke. Speaking of dad, I literally
Down
I would
memory
like
lane.
find shit like this in his closet.
Before indoor grows were a thing.
My bad. My bad. Don't that's disgraceful.
He
for the Tide
probably
Pod.
brought something like that home with him from Vietnam, like in his sock.
Oh yeah, I'm creeped out. This is Halloween's coming up, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, I like this.
Yeah.
It's about a wife who murders her husband,
Fuck yeah.
Classic.
but he was a bastard, so he
Yeah.
he
Deserved
deserved
it.
it.
Yeah.
They always do.
Whenever somebody says I murdered my husband, I like part of me is like automatically on their side for some reason.
I mean, I just hope you had a good alibi.
I think evil, like murder, is equal opportunity. Like if you're a dick, you're a dick. But I think women tend to get murdered by spouses a lot more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The
That's
stats.
factual.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that. Worldwide for sure.
So this is flipping the script on
Yeah.
Yeah.
giving men something to fear at night when they lay their head on the pillow.
There's a whole reason why there's domestic.
That's why your dad doesn't like it. 'Cause he's
Survivor
yeah.
month.
Let's call your dad.
No.
He's sleeping. He doesn't like you, huh?
I don't know about that. It's like he does, but like I'd probably be like the perfect guy if I was maybe a shade or two lighter.
I'm picking up vibes.
No, I don't know if it's that bad, but
My dad has said he likes Adrian.
yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I would be perfect.
You are perfect. I was gonna say you'd be perfect if you were a woman.
Everybody's doing everything in 2023, everybody. Yeah.
I think your dad might have thoughts about that.
What?
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. And some of those videos, you kind of resembled one.
That's not a
With the whole-
compliment, Jen.
it's what?
Look at his facial hair.
I'm
Jesus.
just messing.
So,
I thought it was
very
women
masculine,
standing
everybody.
next to
Very
you, but you were
masculine,
telling me
yeah.
that it's not. So
I was wearing
now I'm just shocked.
Before he grew his facial hair out, he's a beautiful man. Very
Yeah.
beautiful.
Boyish good looks.
I do have a chin under it. I'm not one of those people that
He doesn't
hide.
yeah.
You're hiding shit.
Yeah, I'm not hiding anything.
He looks like the Twilight Wolf,
Oh.
which I'm down for.
So what do you guys like to do what's your favorite restaurant to go to?
Oh, wait, what were you gonna say?
I'm thinking like when we go to we go to a few.
My favorite was Barrel 33.
Okay.
Oh,
Barrel
yeah.
33.
I haven't been there in a while.
What's your favorite thing to eat there?
So good. Ooh, the wine and charcuterie, and they
Okay.
have and creme brulee. It's all good. It's
Okay.
amazing. Well,
I like this
it's all
part.
good.
I like Himalaya,
Oh yeah, Himalaya.
Oh, yeah.
I like Himalaya too.
Yep.
but it's like
Everything there is
rice.
good.
Rice by Mama's.
Rice
quite
by
good.
Mama.
I
But
like.
just the Rice by Mama, I haven't had the same experience at Rice by Mama too. I love just the Rice by Mama, the first one.
I've actually never been to either one of them.
Ooh, it's so good.
Is it? What are your favorite things to order there?
Like curry or drunken noodles.
Okay. My son loves drunken noodles.
It's very, very good.
Do you have favorite restaurants?
Oh, right now one of our favorites is Lucky Thai,
yeah.
Lucky Sushi over there off Harbor by
Okay.
Blackberry
They're quite
Diner.
good.
I gotta try
Yeah,
that.
they're good. They're one of my favorites, and I also like Capriccio is always one of my favorites. They're I don't really go there as often as I'd like, but
Are they the one that's also down? Are they down on Seaward or are they downtown?
they're downtown
Okay.
off Palm. Yeah.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Speaking, I mean, that's one of the changes of Ventura, like you were mentioning at the start of the show.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like all these people coming in from Los Angeles has really stepped up the restaurants here.
They're
Well, I don't
Yeah,
know if any
because
of
the
those
food
restaurants
used to
are
be-
LA
Yeah.
people.
No, but like I just feel like back in the '80s, the restaurants here were horrible.
I think the restaurants in most places were horrible. I don't
In
know.
the
Not
80s.
not in Paris.
I will say, coming from
Santa Clarita didn't have shit.
Oh yeah, well
Like
they're still bad there.
my town in Arizona, it's
Yeah.
mainly just like big chain franchise type of
Yeah.
stores. And here it's really neat. You see like a lot of
Yeah.
mom and pop places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Diverse food.
But it's still
it.
hard. I don't know if you guys feel this way, especially in Midtown. I feel like we don't have a lot of good places still. Like you try to figure, like,
Yeah,
okay, where do you guys
yeah.
want to go out? And it's like you kind of have to go outside of Midtown. You know, like I don't find that there's like a lot of
I like that Gotetsu place.
really
Yeah. You don't like that place?
the fucking skewer place
Yeah.
across from the high school.
Yeah.
No, I don't like that.
You don't like that place?
No.
What?
I've actually never actually sat there long enough to eat
Oh well.
because it's
Let
fucking
me-
irritating.
Really? Way. Wow, I didn't know you had such hatred for Gotetsu. That's like my favorite restaurant.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
What'd they do to you?
They didn't do anything. First of all, I don't like the seating arrangements inside or outside. It's not comfortable at all whatsoever.
Okay, I didn't even think about that.
And they're not. I did not get a welcoming vibe at all twice. And they basically are just like, here's the QR code, scan it when you're ready, order whatever, and they just like drop off your waters and leave. And you're like, 10-4. And then I'm just like, I don't know, I could just be at home with better vibes in a more comfortable chair with skewers.
Well, probably because I'm half Japanese, I got like a extra special attention when I was there, so that's why I like it.
They sensed it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm
They
not
sensed
knocking them. I'm just that's my.
All right. Well, mixed reviews on Gotetsu.
No, totally.
Yeah.
And I think
you
most
guys been there?
restaurants are like that, right?
No.
Gotta check it out. Well,
I
think it's worth a shot.
All those
Yeah.
things that she was saying are like the kind of things that she kind of looks for in a restaurant sometimes.
Yeah.
Seating arrangements, and welcoming guys. Because I'm the
When-
kind that also doesn't pay attention to that kind
When
of
you
stuff.
said I've never
I'm
thought
like,
about
how's the
that,
food?
I go, of
Yeah.
course he hasn't.
I was like, I realized, I was
Yeah.
like, oh, so we're all like this.
No, it's
Yeah.
the vibe is very important when you go into a place, like the lighting.
You're gonna love the vibe in
The
there.
fluorescent lighting's a no for me. If-
Oh, yeah.
Automatic no.
What if it's like you're in Mexico and it's at night and you're at a taqueria though? 'Cause
That's different.
Yeah, you
That's
need that
different.
fluorescent
Yeah.
light.
Like taco trucks, all the rules go out the window. I
Okay.
just want bomb tacos. But no, like a restaurant, the noise, if it's too loud, if the seating, one that really gets me is when the chair height is inappropriate for the table height.
Oh my
And you're like,
gosh.
am I really supposed to eat a
Yes.
burger out
Yeah.
of my lap?
Yeah.
That's one that I immediately, I'm like, no.
Yeah. It just needs to be comfortable.
Yeah.
Like it needs to be. If I'm going to be there for a minimum of an hour, right down there by your foot. It needs to be comfortable. I don't want to sit in an aluminum chair.
Yeah, I got you. No explanation needed.
Or if the music's
That's it.
too
But
loud.
we have a good teamed up restaurant review because I wouldn't even think of anything that you just said. Like the chairs. I don't know what chair I'm even sitting in now. If I don't. Oh, that's it. Oh, okay. Now I do.
If the food is good too, I don't really care if the waiters are like, if anybody's rude. I don't care as long as the food is good.
Well,
like,
yeah.
the product.
If the food is good, then I'll just get takeout
There you go. Yeah.
and eliminate all that.
Take bong rips as you're eating.
Yeah.
Can't do that in Gotetsu.
And then
That is
I'll
true.
just go home and eat it in my own comfort with some bomb ass food.
Got it. What kind of music did you guys grow up on?
Classic rock. My parents
Oh, yeah.
listened to a lot of classic rock.
Like Black Sabbath?
When I started playing guitar, my dad told me I should learn Paranoid, like right away. So he was a Sabbath fan. I don't think that much. I probably listened to more Sabbath than my dad ever did, but it was a lot of classic rock. He liked the Guitar Heroes and stuff like that.
Freebird.
He actually wasn't a big Leonard Skinner fan. So he liked the Guitar Heroes, but he didn't like when they would do like the
Yeah.
like back and forth.
when it went too
and
crazy.
Freebird's got a lot of just repetitive, like it's that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. So I kind of try not. I think that's kind of how I grew up, like with the guitar too. I was like, yeah, that is lame. Sorry to anybody that
No, man.
I'm not
we
making
don't
fun
really
of
have to
anyone.
apologize to anyone. How about you?
So I grew up with like strict Christian evangelical parents, so I listened to hardcore rock and roll and rap like DC Talk. That's what we thought it. We
What
thought
is
it was
that?
pretty hardcore at the time. Exactly. It is a
Down with Christ talk.
so Western evangelical Christianity is an entire subculture, and it's probably some people, if there's anybody listening who grew up in that world, they're like, yeah, DC Talk.
Oh my
So
Lord.
I grew up listening to a lot of stuff that most people have never heard of. And then once I got into the White Stripes and rock and roll, I kind of like never looked back, just kept going up the...
So the White Stripes
Family
got you
tree.
out of the church
Yes.
atmosphere?
Well, yeah, I mean, my parents kind of drifted. They started letting us get into whatever we wanted once we were old enough. And they kind of loosened up about some of that stuff as we got older. So yeah, I went down like the rock and roll pipeline.
Nice.
Just, Jack White led me to like Bob Dylan, to Johnny Cash, and just kind of
sent you to the past.
Loretta Lynn, and then like learning about like the Rolling Stones and Led Zeppelin, and just kind of all everywhere, all of it, all everywhere, all at once.
All right, that's great. So usually we do like some prank calls here on the show.
Oh my goodness!
Oh Lord,
Yeah.
Are we doing it?
I was thinking of a premise.
Oh,
I was
no.
like, what would be funny? I think it would be funny if we were like on a singing team, and we were trying to book
Who
a
are we
hotel
pranking?
room, a motel.
A motel?
Yeah, and we're just gonna be like, this is just
You know
gonna make
what?
sure
I
it's
have
okay.
the same. I'm with you. I always
They
have the
don't get
same
paid enough.
reaction. I'm like, we're doing this
Oh,
again.
gosh.
Like
Well,
we
if I
don't.
Yeah,
worked in a motel, like at the reception, like desk or something, I would probably be stoned right now. So
The last show we actually had somebody from, was it Domino? What pizza place did you call? Remember the girl that was kind of like
Yeah,
playing
yeah, yeah,
along
yeah.
with the whole thing?
Yeah.
It was kind of funny
We're
at
not like
first.
mean to anybody, are
She's
we?
like, when you're
No.
high, it's better to get Papa John's because she worked at Pizza Hut.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's right. Yeah, right. She's like, well, you should order a pizza from Papa John's. She straight told us to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like they don't want to serve stoners. That's basically what she said. But no, he's not mean.
Wait, so what are we?
He's just obnoxious.
We're a singing
We're a singing team. Yeah,
He's
and
obnoxious.
we're just like we're gonna like sing a couple
Thank you for calling the
melodies.
Shoreline Inn on the beach, located in the charming town of Cayucas. We are open from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Please leave your name and
Nope,
number,
see?
and we'll get back to you soon.
No,
as we can.
everywhere's closed.
Thank
oh,
you.
So-
dude, it's
Have a nice
10:18.
day.
What's gonna be open?
Exactly.
The motel would be open.
Find a
No.
massage parlor.
Hey,
closed.
what's up? Just wanted to book a room in Cayucas. I'm with the singing team. I don't know if you've heard about the big singing convention that's coming there, but yeah, let's give them a little taste, everybody.
I don't sing unless my agent is present.
Okay.
I'm busy.
Well, give us a call back, and we'd love to book that room. All right, so we'll get somebody.
I was
there.
I was
Yeah,
about to start singing an operatic piece.
Oh,
I
let her
know.
start going off.
Yeah, yeah.
But I still
gotta
don't,
find a different
like, unless
motel,
my
you know?
agent's there, like negotiating shit.
Yeah, I like that big time.
There, I hate to be the guy that says it, but a sketchy massage parlor might be open.
Yeah, but they don't have phones. We have tried.
Yeah.
We have tried. Yeah.
Where is that last place that you
Church of
were talking
Scientology.
Cayucos or something?
Where is that?
That's in below San
North,
Luis
isn't
Obispo.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Let's pick a town. What's a freaky little California town?
Let's pick
Something in Santa Monica will be open.
Ventura.
Okay. Shit.
Thanks for calling Motel 6. Para español, presiona el número 2. Thanks for calling Motel 6. I'm Tom Bodette. Motel me what you need, and I'll direct your call.
Jesus.
See what I did there?
Everything's AI now.
Yeah, his
See?
last name's Bidet.
Yeah, he's like, tell me what you need. I
Hey.
need to speak with someone.
Hello, talk to a representative.
To learn what personal information we collect and how we use it, please see our privacy policy on motel6.com.
Okay.
This call may be recorded for quality
Oh,
purposes.
this call's
Great.
going to be on
Hang
the
on
staff
for 1
meeting.
second while I connect you.
That's like the best AI I've ever had.
What was that?
Thank you for calling Motel 626. This is Angel. How can I help you today?
Hi, good evening, Angel. I hope you're having a wonderful evening.
Good evening.
Hi, my name is Randall, and I'm with a what could only be described as a singing team. And we're gonna book a room there during the singing convention / contest. And I was just wondering if it was cool if you have like a singing team practicing there. We'll of course finish before the midnight hour.
Okay. If I may ask you, were you going to practice inside the room? Would you like to book a room? We can practice.
Well, why don't we give you a little taste of what we can do, and then you can let us know what you think. Are you ready?
No.
Hit it, boys.
No, thank you. No.
This is Rachel. We want to book a room.
Yes.
We love you.
Yes.
I doubt. I honestly doubt.
Wait, never doubt. That's what my dad told me. Never doubt yourself.
But with the competition,
Is she being serious?
Oh damn!
My soul.
Who is better, the male voice or the female voice in that scenario?
none.
Whoa, she brought down the
wow.
hammer. She's
Okay.
bringing it down.
Wow. What?
I
How
am
big is
an alto, to be fair.
Yeah. She's singing out of her weight class.
Damn, we were told.
Oh man, that's gut.
Honestly, Angel, slay.
Yeah.
But God, I have to be honest with you.
No, appreciate the
I
honesty.
hate lying to people.
You hate
No,
what?
we love
Licey
it.
people?
We love it.
Hates lying to people.
No, we're
Lying
just
to
bad
people.
singers.
Oh,
She
okay.
We
hates
don't have
lying to
lice.
I love it. I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
the
yeah.
honesty.
I thought you said licey people. Then I was like, yeah, if you have a motel, you can't have people with lice coming in there. For sure. Yeah.
Bed bugs, instant bed bugs.
Oh, yeah. No. You gotta
Like, so y'all gonna
you gotta wipe it down.
So I guess we're not booking that room then.
Yeah. Let's go to a place
Not
where they
looking.
like our
Oh
singing.
man, sorry.
That's okay. I love you.
Good luck. Goodbye.
I love you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
All right.
I'm so
That was a
uncomfortable.
classic.
You know, that went as good as it possibly could have.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, she was vibing.
I love
Yeah,
her.
yeah, yeah.
I know.
All right. Hey, everybody, check out Angel at Motel 6 in Ventura. She's awesome.
Oh my god.
She's awesome.
You can't
Yeah. Is that illegal?
We should drive by the
No.
Motel 6 and be like, Angel.
Hey, Angel, how is it live, though?
No, I swear, one of these times I expecting to be like sitting here, and one of the guys from like the Crystal Lodge walks up and like, dude, why do you keep calling?
Yeah.
Do you guys call the Crystal Lodge?
Like every
Oh,
show.
no.
Every show.
Every single
Every
show.
show.
Oh no.
I'm like, how have they not blocked your number? I don't understand.
That's how we end it. That's
Marcy
how we end the
the
show.
highlight of their week.
Yeah, we do a Crystal Lodge show. That's how we end it.
Crystal Lodge show. We're doing a whole Crystal Lodge show.
I'm going to have the owner of the Crystal Lodge on here one day.
No.
We'll
Good
play him
promotion.
every call. It's like
Just-
47
You should
calls.
have him on here and then prank call the Crystal Lodge.
I know. Just don't let him know you're the one. Don't let him know you're the one that does it. So you're like, okay, so we're gonna
Hey.
prank call the Crystal Lodge now.
Yeah, yeah.
We do this.
Yeah, that'd be
That's genius, actually.
That's pretty funny. He'd be like, why?
All right, I'm looking up the Crystal Lodge.
Oh no.
Are we doing it? Oh, it was
I don't know if my heart
10:30.
can
We're
take
going.
Yeah, yeah,
in
we
for
have to
the-
end it.
Yeah,
We have to end the
we're
show.
ending it. Yep. All
So
right.
that means we have to call the Crystal Lodge. But like, tell everyone where to reach you and
Oh,
you know,
well,
all
my
that
phone
kinda
number
stuff.
is...
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Personal, please.
Riverripley.com has all the links, but I'm probably most active on Instagram, which is at riverripley. I got on TikTok too, which I haven't checked in like a couple months, so probably stick with Instagram, but I'm on all the places, and our music's on Spotify. River Ripley, the newest album's called Lush, and I'm so proud of it. It is kind of a daydream, so
It's really good.
hope that some of you come listen to it and be happy in my music.
For all you electric skateboarders out there, it's perfect. It's perfect for that. You know.
It kind
Moving
of
down the
is.
street,
A lot of the melodies came to mind while I was walking around outside their neighborhoods.
Really?
So, yeah.
In the Midtown.
Yeah, like in Midtown and when I was in
Man,
Seattle.
see,
yeah.
that makes it even better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Inspired by Midtown.
All right. So at River Ripley, everybody follow.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on.
My pleasure. Thank you for being on.
Yes. Yeah. I hope to see you throughout the community more.
Yeah. We're gonna go to some of your shows for sure.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
All right. This is the Crystal Lodge.
All right, here
What's
we
the
go.
premise here?
It's your show, dude.
Lodge, I can help you.
Hey, what's up? We're some singers, and just want to know what the availability was for Friday and Saturday night for the singing convention. Yeah, boy.
We don't have any room.
Oh.
What?
Ever? You don't have rooms ever?
No.
What's the hourly rate?
Yeah, yeah. All right, so Crystal Lodge is not booking people right now.
I like how that's what you went for.
He
the convention.
recognized your voice. He's like, this asshole.
You don't have rooms ever? No.
Stop calling.
I'm an up-and-coming DJ. That should be your name.
Yeah. I'm kind of a big deal. On Eastern Midtown. I'm kind of a big deal in that neighborhood.
Oh my
All right. Well, let's go out on a song.
Yes.
Well, do you want to choose it or do you want Adrian
How
to
about
choose
Cherry Red? That one's
it? Cherry Red?
I was
Okay.
probably going to go with Cherry Red.
All right, perfect. I like that one. All right, this is Cherry Red. When the song ends, the show's over. I'll wish everybody a good night. Thank you, Jennifer, from the Pawn Shop of Ventura. And I'm going to pause the song because what's your business?
Winter Moon Gems.
Winter Moon Gems. This is a new drop from Jennifer. She's going to be at every cannabis event out there. And then selling gems, jewelry,
Crystals.
and pipes and stuff, maybe.
Maybe.
All right. Adrian?
With the hair.
Tell me where these cannabis events are.
There's one in LA
we will.
on Saturday.
Oh.
We're going to have a Ventura Type
Sunday.
block
Sorry,
party
Sunday,
next summer. Yeah.
The 15th.
You guys are welcome to play there if you want.
Yeah, we still got to get
Yeah.
that going.
We're getting a block party on this
Let's
street.
do it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I want to be in the block.
Musicians,
All right.
yeah.
You're in. Booked. You should kick off your tour with that. No, I'm joking. It can only go up from here. All right.
Ventura block party.
All right. River Ripley, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. All right. I'll turn our mics off.
Big green eyes, short red hair, coyly standing over there. Don't know what's come over me, but I think my heart just skipped a beat. Long black boots, cigarette, locket dangling from your neck. You lean over, touch my hand. Good God, your lips are cherry red. What is this palpitation? I've got some kind of strange fixation. Am I falling? Heaven knows. The room is spinning and now we're on the floor. Uh-oh. Oh no. Now that I know your kiss, I cannot go back to his. Baby, give me your sweet lovin'. You're all I never knew I needed, honey. What is this palpitation? I got some kind of strange fixation. Am I falling? Heaven knows. Lady, what'd you do with all of your clothes? Black lace, cigarette, locket dangling from your neck. You lean over, kiss my head. Good God, your lips are cherry red. Now that I know your kiss, I cannot go back to his. Baby, give me your sweet lovin'. Never gonna see this coming. What is this palpitation? I got some kind of strange fixation. Am I falling? Heaven knows. Lady, what'd you do with all of your clothes? Uh-oh. Oh no. Big green eyes, short red hair, holds my heart and holds my stare. You lean over, kiss my head, and say you won't know joy until your man is dead.